Have you ever felt different from others, like you're seeing the world through a unique lens? Do you sometimes wonder why you experience life so intensely, or why you seem to understand things on a deeper level than those around you? If so, you might be what's known as an advanced soul. In this video, we'll explore 14 traits that often characterize advanced souls. As we go through these traits, you might find yourself nodding along, recognizing aspects of your own personality and experiences. But don't worry if you don't identify with all of them. The path of spiritual growth is a continuous process, and we're all at different stages of our development. Let's start by discussing what we mean when we talk about an advanced soul. The concept of an advanced soul has roots in various spiritual and philosophical traditions. It refers to individuals who have lived through many lifetimes and have gained significant wisdom and spiritual understanding as a result. These souls are often described as being old or mature in a spiritual sense, having learned and grown through numerous experiences across different incarnations. An advanced soul isn't necessarily better than others. They simply have a different perspective on life, shaped by their accumulated experiences. They often feel a strong pull towards spiritual growth and have a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. These individuals frequently find themselves feeling out of place in the material world, as their focus tends to be on higher spiritual truths. Now, let's dive into the first trait that often characterizes an advanced soul: deep empathy. Advanced souls typically have an extraordinary ability to understand and share the feelings of others. This goes beyond simply feeling bad when someone else is sad. Advanced souls often describe feeling others' emotions as if they were their own. They might walk into a room and immediately sense the mood, picking up on subtle emotional cues that others might miss. This deep empathy extends beyond just other humans. Advanced souls often feel a profound connection to all living things. They might feel distress seeing a plant that needs water or an animal in discomfort. This deep sense of connection can be both a blessing and a challenge. While it allows for profound understanding and compassion, it can also be overwhelming at times, especially in a world that often seems indifferent to suffering. The second trait we'll discuss is intuitive wisdom. Advanced souls often have a strong intuition that guides them in making decisions. They might describe having a gut feeling about situations or people, which often turns out to be accurate. This intuition isn't just about predicting outcomes. It's a deeper sense of knowing what's right or true, even when it goes against conventional wisdom or logic. Advanced souls learn to trust this inner guidance system. They understand that while rational thinking has its place, there's also value in listening to their intuition. This can sometimes put them at odds with a society that prioritizes logical, evidence-based decision-making. However, advanced souls recognize that there are truths that can't always be explained or proven in conventional ways. The third trait of an advanced soul is a constant seeking of knowledge. These individuals have an insatiable curiosity about the world around them and the nature of existence itself. They're often drawn to topics that explore the deeper aspects of life: philosophy, spirituality, psychology, and the mysteries of the universe. This thirst for knowledge isn't just about accumulating facts. Advanced souls seek wisdom. They want to understand the why behind things. They might spend hours contemplating the nature of consciousness or the purpose of human existence. This quest for understanding often leads them to explore various spiritual traditions and practices, always looking for pieces of truth that resonate with their inner knowing. The fourth trait we'll explore is a deeply compassionate nature. Advanced souls often feel a strong urge to help others and make the world a better place. This compassion goes beyond just feeling sorry for those who are suffering. It's an active desire to alleviate that suffering in whatever way possible. What sets apart the compassion of an advanced soul is that it comes without expectation of reward or recognition. They help others simply because it feels right, not because they're looking for anything in return. This selfless giving can sometimes leave them vulnerable to being taken advantage of, but it also allows them to form deep, meaningful connections with others. The fifth trait of an advanced soul is a strong sense of purpose. These individuals often feel like they're here to fulfill a specific mission or role. This sense of purpose might not always be clear or defined, but there's a persistent feeling that they're meant to contribute something significant to the world. This purpose-driven life can be both motivating and challenging. On one hand, it gives advanced souls a sense of direction and meaning. On the other hand, it can sometimes lead to frustration when they feel they're not living up to their potential or when the path to fulfilling their purpose isn't clear. Despite these challenges, advanced souls continue to align their actions with their values and what they believe to be their higher calling. The sixth trait we'll discuss is heightened awareness. Advanced souls often describe being highly attuned to energies and vibrations around them. They might walk into a room and immediately sense the atmosphere or pick up on undercurrents in conversations that others miss. This heightened awareness extends to the natural world as well. They might feel energized by certain environments or drained by others. This sensitivity can be both a gift and a challenge. While it allows for deep understanding and connection, it can also be overwhelming at times. Advanced souls might find themselves easily overstimulated in crowded or noisy environments, or deeply affected by the emotions and energies of those around them. Learning to manage this sensitivity is often a key part of their spiritual journey. The seventh trait of an advanced soul is a non-materialistic outlook on life. While they recognize the need for basic material comforts, advanced souls typically don't place a high value on accumulating wealth or possessions beyond what's necessary. Instead, they tend to prioritize experiences, relationships, and personal growth. This doesn't mean advanced souls live in poverty or shun all material pleasures. Rather, they have a different relationship with material things. They might enjoy beautiful objects or comfortable surroundings, but they don't equate these things with happiness or success. They find joy in simple pleasures and often feel that the most valuable things in life can't be bought. The eighth trait we'll explore is a deep acceptance of others. Advanced souls typically have a remarkable ability to see beyond surface differences and connect with the essence of each person they meet. They understand that everyone is on their own unique journey, facing their own challenges and learning their own lessons. This acceptance doesn't mean they approve of all behaviors or actions. Rather, it's an understanding that each person is doing the best they can with the awareness they currently have. Advanced souls often have a talent for seeing the potential in others, even when that potential isn't obvious. This ability to accept and see the good in everyone often makes them natural peacemakers and mediators. The ninth trait of an advanced soul is a sense of inner peace. Despite the challenges and intensity of their experiences, advanced souls often have a core of calmness and serenity. This doesn't mean they never experience negative emotions or stress. Rather, they have the ability to return to a state of inner balance relatively quickly, even in difficult situations. This inner peace comes from a deep understanding of the transient nature of worldly events and emotions. Advanced souls recognize that all experiences, both positive and negative, are temporary. They've learned to observe their thoughts and emotions without being completely swept away by them. This ability to maintain inner calm amidst outer chaos is often one of the most noticeable traits of an advanced soul. The 10th trait we'll discuss is a strong connection to nature. Advanced souls often feel most at home in natural settings. They might describe feeling energized by a walk in the forest, calmed by the sound of ocean waves, or inspired by a beautiful sunset. This connection goes beyond just enjoying nature's beauty. It's a deep sense of being part of the natural world. This connection to nature often comes with a strong environmental consciousness. Advanced souls typically feel a responsibility to protect and preserve the natural world. They understand on a profound level that humans are not separate from nature, but an integral part of it. This understanding often influences their lifestyle choices and the causes they choose to support. The 11th trait of an advanced soul is the ability to see the bigger picture. While others might get caught up in the details of day-to-day life, advanced souls have a knack for stepping back and seeing things from a broader perspective. They understand that life moves in cycles and that what seems like a crisis in the moment often leads to growth and positive change in the long run. This ability to see the bigger picture helps advanced souls maintain their equilibrium in challenging times. They're less likely to be thrown off balance by temporary setbacks or difficulties because they understand these are just part of the larger tapestry of life. This perspective also allows them to offer valuable insights and advice to others who might be struggling to see beyond their immediate circumstances. The 12th trait we'll explore is a commitment to self-reflection. Advanced souls tend to be highly introspective, regularly taking time to examine their thoughts, feelings, and actions. They're not afraid to confront their own shortcomings or biases. In fact, they often welcome opportunities for self-improvement, seeing them as part of their ongoing spiritual growth. This self-reflection isn't about being self-critical or dwelling on past mistakes. Rather, it's about gaining a deeper understanding of oneself and one's patterns of behavior. Advanced souls use this self-knowledge to make conscious choices about how they want to show up in the world. They understand that true change and growth start from within. The 13th trait of an advanced soul is resilience. Life isn't always easy for these sensitive, deep-thinking individuals. They often face challenges that come from being different or misunderstood by others. However, advanced souls have a remarkable ability to bounce back from setbacks and difficulties. This resilience comes from a deep understanding that challenges are opportunities for growth. Advanced souls don't see themselves as victims of circumstance, but as active participants in their own evolution. They're able to find meaning and lessons in even the most difficult experiences. This doesn't mean they don't feel pain or disappointment. They often feel these emotions very deeply. But they're able to process these feelings and move forward, often emerging stronger and wiser. The 14th and final trait we'll discuss is the capacity for unconditional love. This is perhaps the most profound and challenging trait of an advanced soul. Unconditional love means loving without expectations or judgments. It's a love that doesn't depend on the other person's behavior or reciprocation. This kind of love extends beyond romantic relationships or family ties. Advanced souls often feel a sense of love and compassion for all beings. They understand that at our core, we're all connected and worthy of love. This doesn't mean they allow others to treat them poorly. They still maintain healthy boundaries. But they approach others with an open heart, always seeking to understand rather than to judge. As we conclude our exploration of these 14 traits of an advanced soul, it's important to remember that spiritual growth is a journey, not a destination. If you recognized many of these traits in yourself, that's wonderful. It suggests you've done a lot of inner work and have gained significant wisdom. But if you only related to a few of these traits, that's okay too. We're all on our own unique paths of growth and learning. The concept of an advanced soul isn't about creating a hierarchy or suggesting that some people are better than others. Rather, it's about recognizing that we all have the potential for profound spiritual growth and understanding. Each of us, regardless of where we are on our spiritual journey, has the capacity to develop these traits. If you feel called to cultivate these qualities in yourself, there are many ways to do so. Practices like meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection can help develop traits like inner peace and self-awareness. Engaging in acts of kindness and compassion can strengthen your empathy and ability to love unconditionally. Studying spiritual teachings and philosophies can deepen your understanding and wisdom. Remember, the path of spiritual growth is not always easy. It often involves confronting difficult truths about ourselves and the world around us. It might mean going against societal norms or facing misunderstanding from others. But for many, the journey is deeply rewarding, leading to a richer, more meaningful life experience. As you continue on your own spiritual journey, be gentle with yourself. Growth doesn't happen overnight, and it's not a linear process. There will be times of great insight and progress, and times when you feel stuck or even like you're moving backwards. All of these experiences are valuable parts of the journey. We encourage you to reflect on these traits and how they might manifest in your own life. Which ones resonate with you the most? Which ones challenge you? How might you incorporate more of these qualities into your daily life? Remember, being an advanced soul isn't about reaching a final destination. It's about continually growing, learning, and expanding your consciousness. It's about striving to bring more light, love, and understanding into the world, starting with yourself and rippling outwards to touch the lives of others. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the traits of an advanced soul. We hope this video has provided you with insights and food for thought on your own spiritual journey. Remember, no matter where you are on your path, you have within you the seeds of profound wisdom, compassion, and love. Nurture these seeds and watch how they grow and flourish, transforming not only your life but the world around you.